The play in itself is its own story. It doesn't really draw too much from like, you know, the basic mythological stories. I mean, yeah, we know that Epops was turned by Apollo into a bird, and there's probably a whole story to that, but the story in itself is kind of self-contained. So the characters like Zeus and Neptune, they all come in, but we don't really talk about them. It's just the story of Pith and Euripides showing up, wanting to get away from the humans.
The comedy's straightforward. The characters, you can recognize some of the Greek gods, or, you know, Hercules, Zeus, Iris, Neptune, etc. Stuff like that. And then, you know, except for the birds, people, you know, what are the birds and everything, you know? They'll just have to watch that play, part of the play, and figure out that the birds play a lot more than the gods do.
Euripides is a very funny, very unfortunate sidekick of Pythagoras. She is just doing what she can to understand what's going on in the play. She is a traveler along with Pythagoras. She's scared of basically everything. She's a fraidy cat, and I think the audience will love her.
Pythagoras is like a leader, mostly. He doesn't really plan. He just kind of just thinks of something really quick and hopes that it's going to work. Like, for example, he's like, I'm here with the birds. I don't know what to do now, so I got an idea. Let's see if I can persuade the king of the birds to come up or do something for me in return, you know?
Well, there's a little bit of backstory to Epops, because the reason he's the king of the birds is because I don't know why, but he cheated on his wife. So Apollo was like, I'm going to turn you into a bird as punishment, but I'll turn your wife into a bird too, and now you rule over the birds. So character-wise, he's kind of shady, but he likes to think he's the top dog. He's not the brightest, but he does what he can.
I always look for a show that has a lot of open options casting-wise, because I don't know who's going to be in the class. So I don't know how many men and how many women I'm going to have. I've directed this before, like 20 years ago. Actually, no, closer to 30 years ago. So I know this script. So I knew it would be accessible, and I knew no matter what the size the class was, I'd be able to cast it. And what the gender makeup of the class was, I'd be able to cast it.
I'm Neptune. Well, one of my characters is Neptune, and she is normally a male god, but because we have more females in this class than males, we had to switch genders on some roles, so I am the goddess Neptune. She's the only one that has a level head, because she's working with Hercules, who is brawny and only cares about looking muscular for the ladies, and then Barbarian God, who is a total ditz. And Zeus sends me to talk to these humans, and we're starving, and I'm working with these two blockheads, as I call them. And I think my character comes off as a bit like sassy and powerful, which is a good thing because she's a goddess. So
they're making fun of lawyers, real estate agents, tax inspectors, and bad poets, and prophets, right? Which, you know, if you relate to today, there's still lawyers, there's still tax inspectors, there's still real estate agents, there's still bad poets, and maybe instead of prophets, it's those, you know, the crazy evangelists on TV.
I think that a lot of people probably worry about, or not worry about, but aren't really into Greek plays and Greek shows, and I think that most people typically think that it's going to be boring, a lot of big words they won't understand, but I think we've kind of taken a modern twist with the costumes. We've updated, like, our real estate agent looks like today's real estate agent, you know, and I think by putting the modern twist on it, and by this show being a little bit more funny, makes it more approachable, and I think that hopefully the audience will get a better taste of what Greek plays really are like.
We haven't changed much. I don't know if that's a depressing thought or a good thought. Our sense of humor hasn't changed much.
What did you say? Is that tree over there? Oh, this damn pigeon! What do you say now?
This is embarrassing. There's nowhere for us to go up here.
Back!
Listen, Bird, you're supposed to be guiding us, but all we do is go backwards and sideways. We haven't got that kind of time.
Just make
Now you
that
haven't
off.
moved.
A mature man.
I don't know why I bought you from that bird cellar. You have nothing to do for me. I cannot believe this is embarrassing. He says it isn't far as the crow flies. Personally, I'm worn down to my toenails.
If only I knew where we were.
Suppose we could ever find our way back home?
No.
Oh dear.
And if we could, I wouldn't want to.
Oh dear.
Only I knew what road this was.
Oh dear. It's the Oh Dear Road. A lot of good you are. I told you we couldn't trust that bird seller. Telling us these fellas would naturally lead us to the king of the birds. I bet they don't even know the king of the birds. And if they do, they're disloyal. Ah! Don't give me that look. You're anything but attractive. Ah! Stop it. Ah! All right, keep reading me. Ah! That's wrong. But you knew that. That's what you had planned all along.
Will you just stop it?
Oh, get. Oh. Find anything? What's your bird doing?
Biting my damn fingers off.
Any road up there?
No. No road anywhere.
Oh dear. I haven't got a nerve left. I've used up every nerve trying to get to the birds, and now they're all gone. See? I suppose you wonder what we're doing here. I wonder too. You probably think we're crazy. We are. We come from very good families back home. Legitimate. We were very respected people back home. Athens. Very fine city. You probably think we were thrown out. Just started walking. Kept walking. We don't hate Athens. Fine city. Rich too. Every person has a right to pay taxes. Every person has a right to ruin themselves. Of course, there's government people too. Tax inspectors and lawyers always suing everybody.
Oh, tell about the real estate. Tell him about the long-haired poets.
He's right. The city's infested. Prophets too. Always telling you what's going to happen the day after tomorrow. Very wearing.
Boars, boars, boars.
That's why we came.
Get away from the boars. Get a little peace.
That's why we're looking for the king of the birds. If anyone should know where a couple people could settle, it'd be the king of the birds. Birds get around.
Whoa, my bird's doing something.
I bet I know what.
No, no, watch.
So we start off with a stew pot, a knife and fork, a couple myrtle berries, and now you know.
Here, look.
Has that other bird really got anything?
It's behaving like there were other birds around.
My bird's doing it too! Where? Okay.
Whoa, okay. Whoa.
Wait. Whoa! Oh, it's you.
Yes, damn it, it's me. Look for some birds.
Maybe if we made some noise, they'd come around.
Oh, that's right. Here, kick your leg against that rock.
Wait, wouldn't it make more noise if we used your head?
Kick your leg against that rock.
All right.
Yes, that's right. That ought to do it. Be ready now. They'll be coming. Not that way.
Apollo, have mercy!
What a beak.
Humans! Bird catchers!
Ho there. Don't both be frightened by us.
Frightened of humans? You're done for.
Oh, no, we're not humans. No, never say that.
You're not?
No.
What are you then?
What I don't know about him, but, I'm a bird. An African bird. The fearless.
Never heard of that. And what about that one?
Well, I'm a crapple, if you must know.
One of the yellow-bellied school.
Now see here. You're a bit of a fright yourself. What are you?
I'm a butler bird. Butler to Epoch, king of the birds.
He's our man! I mean, bird.
Choose your language.
Would you do us the kindness to call your master?
I'm sorry, he's just fallen asleep after a dainty supper of myrtle berries and a few choice grubs. I picked the grubs myself.
Wake him up. Tell him we're here.
He will be angry.
We'll risk it.
Very well. The fearling and the...
Crapple.
Yes, I think I understand.
Oh, you mouse! You fly speck! What were you so frightened about?
What?
You were so frightened you made me frightened. What's the matter with you?
I was frightened.
Where's your J? You were so frightened, you big coward, you let your J go.
Where's your crow?
I gave him his freedom.
That was decent of you.
Oh my! No! Women first!
Who wants me?
Oh my!
I can't imagine. Did you see anybody?
Does someone dare to laugh at the king of
Oh,
birds?
no!
No, just a little giddy. Giddy up.
Oh.
You must know, strangers, that I was once a man,
Heard that before.
born of woman, married to a wife. I was unfaithful to my dear Procne. Now I am changed by Apollo into a bird. My Procne is a nightingale. Now I am faithful at last.
We're certainly getting the exposition now.
Who are you?
Mortals haven't had any affairs with nightingales.
From what country?
The land of democracy where everyone is equal.
You're not government officials.
Anti-government.
Ah, they're getting around to that, are they?
Not fast enough. That's why we came.
Why have you come?
What? What?
He wants to know why we came.
Tell him!
If you would lie somewhere else, I would.
What?
We came to see you.
Why me?
Well, because formerly you were human, as we are. Formerly you had debts, as we do. And formerly you did not want to pay them, as we don't. Furthermore, now that you're a bird, you must have flown everywhere. And in your travels, you must have seen somewhere where a person can sit back, stretch out, drop a berry in their mouth.
And not be bothered with boars.
Are you looking for a city greater than your own?
No, just one more pleasant to live in.
No boars.
What sort of city would please you?
I'll tell you. A city where the following would be the most important business transacted. A neighbor would knock on your door at a reasonable time and say, "Get up! Get your wife and children! Get over to my house, sit down at my table, and eat until you bust. And if you don't, I'll be mad at you." I have something like that in mind.
I see. Sort of roughing it.
Yes.
And you?
My tastes are similar.
I see. As a matter of fact, there is a city like that. It's on the Red Sea.
Huh, no seaports. Let a ship dock and there'll be a process server on it. Someplace remote, uninhabited, inaccessible. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute.
You have an idea.
Yes.
Your last idea was using birds per guide, but I hate to bring it up.
No, listen now, listen.
It isn't as though I had a choice. You do. You can go home anytime.
Shh. Tell me, what's it like to live with the birds?
What?
You ought to know. What's the life like?
Well, it's not a bad sort of life. Of course, you have no money.
I'm as good as a bird now.
And naturally, you have none of the problems that go with money.
That's logical.
The food is nice. White sesame, myrtles, poppies, mint.
Worms.
I'm beginning to conceive a great plan. All you have to do is take my advice.
Take your advice. How?
Found a city.
A city for birds. What sort of city would we have?
Don't be a fool. Come on now. Come on. Look down.
I'm looking.
Now look up.
I'm looking.
Turn your head around. Tell me, what do you find?
That my neck is getting stiff.
No. What do you see?
The same old clouds and sky.
The land of the birds.
I knew that.
I did that. He gets excited over nothing.
But you can turn it into a city.
A city in the air.
Build a wall and fortify it.
He's gonna surround space.
What for?
To seize all power in the universe. For yourself. For the birds. And of course, we'll have little Shannon ourselves. You can rule over man now as you do over grasshoppers. You can rule the gods.
How?
By starving them into submission.
I don't follow.
You're not the first.
Listen, when men are desperate, when they're on their last legs, what is the only thing that can help them?
The gods.
And how do they get the gods to help them?
By offering a sacrifice. They put a goat or an ox on the sacrificial fire.
And the smoke rises up through the air until it reaches the heavens. The gods notice it and come to the rescue. Is this right? Listen carefully. In the practical business affairs of Earth, suppose I'm a man living in this country, but I want to go to that country over there on business. Between the two countries is a middle country which I must pass through. Here's all this smoke coming through your country. But if you build a wall and fortify it, you can have men acknowledge you as rulers of the universe. Otherwise, you don't let the smoke through. In addition, with no smoke coming up, the gods starve to death. You rule the universe.
By cages, by networks, by snares. Why, that's the cleverest idea I've ever heard. I've always wanted to get back at that Apollo. If I can get approval of the other birds, I'll do it.
Will you explain the matter to them?
No, you will. You're a splendid talker.
Splendid.
Well, how will you get them all together?
No trouble at all. I shall waken Procne, my nightingale. When they hear our voices, they'll come to us hot on the wing.
Oh, then hurry, my dear fellow, hurry! Wake up Procne!
Say soft, drowsy sleep, my mate. Shake off thy slumber clear and strong. Let loose thy flood of glorious song. With the liquid note of thy tawny throat, through the leafy curls of woodbine sweet, send thy pure sound to the heavenly seat of Phoebus, Lord of the golden lair, who lists to thy wild plaint echoing there. Draw answering strains from Phoebus' lyre, till he stir the dance of the aerial choir, and calls from the blessed lips on high 1,000 birds divine reply to the tones of thy melody.
Oh, what a sweet little bird. I'm charmed, charmed.
Shush!
What's happening?
The king is ready. Procne's ready. They're going to call the birds.
Come hither, any bird with plumage like mine own. Come hither, ye that feed on the acres newly sown, on the acres by the farmers newly sown. And the myriad tribes that feed on the barley and the seed, the tribes that lightly fly, giving out a gentle cry.
Tio! 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 Does a bring?
And ye in the garden pleasant harvest glean, lurking in the branches of the ivy evergreen. And ye that top the mountains with gay and airy flight, come hither one and all, come flying to my call.
Trito! Trito! Does a bring? Trito! Trito! Does a bring?
Ye that snap up the gnats, shrilly voiced, mid the deep water glens of the fens, and the bird with the gay mottled plume, come away!
Fraxily! Fraxily!
Come away!
Tio! 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 Tio!
See any birds yet?
No, but I've got my eyes open.
That's your mouth, stupid.
Ye with the halcyons flitted delightedly over the surge of the infinite sea. Come to the great revolution awaiting us. Hither, come hither to me. All the feathered airy nation, birds of every size and station, come in a hurry with a flurry scurry.
How they thicken, how they muster,
How they flutter, how they cluster.
how they ramble here and thither, how they scramble all together. There's a marsh bird,
A flamingo.
doctor,
Ring dove, nest and then rock dove, stock dove, cuckoo, falcon, fiery crested, willow red.
a hoe for the birds, a hoe for the blackbird, hoe.
Turtle! 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 Kangaroo! Turtle! Turtle! Turtle!
We have answered the call of the king of the birds. We attend his pleasure and await his words.
An envoy, queer and shrewd, begs to address the multitude, submitting to their decision a surprising proposition.
News amazing! News auspicious! News delightful! We agree!
Birds, two people of subtlest genius, have proposed a plan to me.
Who? What? When?
Say that again.
Here I say have come two humans,
He's
traveling to
crazy!
the birds of man, and they commissioned us the kernel of a most stupendous plan.
You have made the greatest error since our life up here began!
Now you mustn't be so nervous.
Everybody's nervous.
Explain your conduct if you can!
I have received two people.
Among us? Have you really truly dared?
Yes, and I shall introduce them.
I hate to say it, but I'm getting scared.
Out! Out upon you!
We are cheated and betrayed. We have suffered shame and wrong.
Our comrade and our king, who has fed with us so long, has broken every oath in this holy plighted troth and the old social customs of our clan.
He has led us unawares into wiles and into snares. He has given us as prey, all helpless and forlorn, to those who were our foes from the time that they were born.
To vile and abominable man!
For the bird our chief, hereafter, he must answer to the state. With respect to these intruders, I propose without debate, bit by bit, to rend and tear them.
Here's a horrid mess.
This is all your fault, you and your cleverness. Why did you leave me at home?
I wanted a companion.
Well, your companion is about to burst into tears.
Oh, don't be silly. How are you going to cry with your eyes pecked out?
Form and break! Form and break! Then move forward and not flank them.
No.
Let us see them overpowered.
Have demolished and devoured.
Devoured.
Both of them shall die, and their bodies shall supply rare and dainty morsels for our beaks. Where's the captain? What detains her? We are ready to proceed. On the left there, call the captain. Let her form her troops and lead.
She's a seedy-looking captain.
I was molting.
They're coming.
What? All right. Where do you think you're going?
I'm gonna give myself up.
Oh, no, you don't. Here, stand and fight.
Somehow I'm not hungry.
Use it for a sword.
No, when they peck my eyes out, I won't be able to see who I'm stabbing. I might stab myself.
Use this for a shield.
Oh, that's nice. Want a test match?
No! What are you doing?
Ready,
Stop
orders,
it.
position B. In double time, charge and attack.
Go!
Pounce upon them.
Pass upon them.
Leopard upon them.
Tear down.
What? No, none of this. No. Too hasty here. Oh my goodness, no! Let's go. I hate you. I get over it. Do something. Too young to die.
Most unworthy creatures, scandal of the feathered race, must I see my friends and yours massacred before my face?
Friends, they're humans. Humans invented the slingshot.
I hope they mark my grave.
But they have left other people and come to give us advice.
Take advice from an enemy.
How else do you suppose humans learn to build stronger walls or better weapons, if not from the enemy? We always learn from the enemy.
Who are these people?
Why have they come to us?
Because they love you and they wish to share your life, to dwell and remain with you always.
Are they mad?
The sanest people in the world.
Oh, don't overdo it.
Clever people, eh?
Cleverness itself. People of the world. Cunning, ingenious, sly,
Brave.
and brave. They have wonderful plans
Plans.
to make us rulers of the universe. All power below and above shall be ours.
I should like to hear this.
Well, you won't hear it from me.
What?
What's this? What's this?
Not a word. I'm a clam.
He's changed his mind. Now he wants to be a clam.
You must speak.
Not until we reach an agreement. No more pecking, no more clawing, no more biting. Is it agreed?
It is agreed.
We swear it.
You have my word. And should I break my word, may the audience speak unkindly of me in the lobby.
Very well.
However, should I keep my word, mention my performance to your friends.
Birds, gather yourselves and listen.
Full of wiles, full of guiles, at all times, in all ways, are the children of men. Still, we'll hear what he says.
Speak.
I am bursting to speak. I have mixed the dough of my address, and I'm ready to knead it.
A very pretty image.
Water, please.
These long pauses are hard on the throat.
Shush. I will say what I have to say in a few well-spoken words. Birds, my heart bleeds for you. You, who were formerly emperors.
Did you ever hear that?
Emperors, over whom?
Over all that existed. Over me. Over that woman. Over Zeus himself. You belong to a race older than Saturn. Older than the Titans. Older than the very Earth itself.
Then the earth itself? We never heard that before.
You've never heard that before because you've never read your Aesop. Aesop clearly tells us, and I quote, that the lark, and the lark is a bird, existed before the earth.
Where does Aesop say that?
In that little story about how the lark's father died and went unburied for 5 days and finally had to be buried in the lark's head, you know that.
No, I don't. And now that I do, it doesn't explain anything.
It explains this, that if the lark had to bury its own father in its own head, that could have only been because there was no earth in which to bury him. Ergo, the lark existed before the earth. Aesop. Furthermore, the birds existed before the gods.
You think he's gone too far?
The gods stole their power from the birds.
Too far.
They derived their very authority from the birds. Else, Why should they carry on their scepters, the symbol of their authority, a hawk? Why should Zeus be seen with an eagle on his head?
Why indeed?
And so uncomfortable, too.
Why is victory winged? Why Cupid? And my friends, I ask you to consider the rooster.
All right.
Just consider the rooster.
All right.
What creature in all the universe wears a crown that will not come off?
The rooster.
That was a rhetorical question!
That was a rhetorical answer!
Consider further. This great king of old, this rooster, is so powerful, so great, so feared by men, that the moment he crows, they all jump out of bed. Now, what is the effect of the call of the rooster have?
Scares the hell out of me.
It makes blacksmiths, potters, tanners, shoe dealers, corn dealers, armorers, lyre makers, all jump out of bed and go to work even before it is daylight. This is the power of the bird. And yet, how are birds treated today? Stones are thrown at you. Men set snares for you. Twigs, nets of all kinds. You are caught, sold in heaps to a banquet. The buyer fingers you over to make sure you're fat enough. If only they would simply serve you roasted. But no, what do? They grate cheese into this mixture of vinegar and oil. They then add this greasy sauce. Then they pour it scalding over your backs for the world to see as though you were diseased meat. Oh!
Oh, sad and dismal is the story we have heard the stranger tell of our father's ancient glory ere the fated empire fell. From the depths of degradation, a benignant happy fate sends you to restore our nation, to redeem and save our state.
Birds, the hour has come. Time to reclaim your power from men and from the gods above.
I just can't see Zeus turning things over to a woodpecker.
Tell us how.
Very well. First, I propose that the air you enclose and the space twixt the earth and sky, encircling it all with a brick-builded wall like Babylon's, solid and high. As soon as the building is brought to an end, a herald or envoy to Zeus we shall send to require his immediate and prompt abdication. If he refuses, or shows hesitation, or evades demand, we shall further proceed with legitimate warfare, avowed and decreed. Hereafter, no god, neither Zeus nor any of the others residing in heaven, shall pass through our aerial domain for the purpose of impromptu lovemaking down below. Permission must first be granted by the birds, and a small fee paid. Otherwise, back to Olympus! In addition, another ambassador will go to Earth and tell those below that in future, any person wishing to beg favors of the gods, and therefore offering sacrifice to the aforesaid gods, must first of all make an appropriate sacrifice to the birds. For instance, if an ox is to be sacrificed to Zeus, the birds must first be appeased by the sacrifice of one male gnat.
What if they do not obey?
What if Zeus lets loose with thunder and lightning?
What if the humans ignore us?
Then you will swoop down onto their fields and eat up their seed.
Oh, the seed!
Nothing will grow, nor will Zeus have any oxen. You will fly to the pastures, peck out their eyes.
And if the humans obey, what do we promise them in return?
To defend their fields from pests and insects, as Zeus never did. Nevermore will they fear the beetle or the roach. You will guide their sailing vessels, fly back to warn them of an oncoming storm, and show them favorable winds.
I'm leaving. I'm going into the shipping business.
All honor to you, oh man.
We thought we at first our foemen the worst, and lo, have found thee the wisest and best of our friends.
Our nation intends to do whatsoever this great man advises. A spirit so lofty and rare, thy words have within us excited, that we lift up our souls and we swear, that if thou wilt with us be united, in bonds that are holy and true, and honest and just and sincere.
If our hearts are attuned to one song, we will march on the gods without fear.
Now whatever by muscle and strength can be done, we birds will assuredly do. But whatever by prudence and skill must be won,
We leave altogether to you.
Come with me, and we shall lay our plan.
Oh, very well. Bring the luggage. Wait! How are we going to follow you? We don't have wings.
That's true.
Oh, I remember something else from Aesop. When the fox made a deal with an eagle, he got the worst of it.
Never fear. You shall eat of a certain root, and wings will grow on your shoulders.
As you take them to dine, we wish to sing of our newfound happiness. O nightingale, who art all melody, help us to show our joy.
Oh, that nice nightingale. How I should like to kiss her.
Oh, you fool! She has 2 sharp points on her beak.
I've gotten around worse.
Oh, darling, oh, tawny throat, love whom I love the best, dearer than all the rest, playmate and partner in all my soft lays, thou art come, thou art sweet to my gaze, and sweeter thy note, nightingale, nightingale.
चल छैया 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 चल छैया 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 चल छैया 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 चल छैया 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 चल छैया 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 चल छैया 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 सारे इश्क की छाव चल छैया छैया सारे इश्क की छाव चल छैया आओ जन्नत चले चल छैया छैया आओ जन्नत चले चल छैया चल छैया 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 वो यार है जो खुशबू की तरह जिसकी जुबान उर्दू की तरह शाम रात मेरी कायनात हो यार मेरा सैया सैया छैया 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 छैया.
You men who are dimly existing below, who perish and fade as the leaf, pale, woebegone, shadow-like, spiritless, frail castings in clay that are gone in a day, like a dream full of sorrow and sighing. Come, listen with care to the birds of the air, the ageless, the deathless, who flying in joy in the freshness of air are wont amuse on wisdom undying.
Yes, take us for gods as is proper and fit, and muses prophetic you'll have at your call. Spring, winter, summer, and autumn and all. And we won't run away from your worship and sit up above in the clouds, very stately and grand, the way that old Zeus does, but always at hand. Health and wealth will bestow, as the formula runs, on yourselves and your sons and the sons of your sons. And happiness, plenty, and peace shall belong to you all, and the revel, the dance, and the song. And laughter and youth will supply, we'll never forsake you.
You'll be quite overburdened with pleasures and joys.
So happy and blessed we will make you.
Is there anyone amongst you, O spectators, who will lead with the birds a life of pleasure and joy?
Let them come to us with speed.
Truly, to be clad in feathers is the very best of things. Only fancy, dear spectators, had you each a brace of wings. Never need you, tired or hungry, at our lengthy chorus stay. You would likely, when we board you, spread your wings and fly away, back returning after luncheon to enjoy our comic play.
Okay, got it. What are you laughing at?
You look like a goose in a paint bucket.
You look like a red bird in need of a shave.
Just to think, there are feathers, all our own.
You suppose we could fly?
Huh. Go up there and jump off.
No. I think I have a loose feather back here. Let's see if I can just
What are you doing? Will you stop? Would you just get out of my face?
Did I fly?
Hi, Kingo! Look, the wings are great, but how do we fly?
You must go slowly at first, like a newborn bird fresh from the egg. One step at a time.
Got it. Yeah, yes!
Wait, no. Now another.
Okay. Oh, spin. Easy.
Observe.
Oh,
say that.
I see. Ah.
We got this.
Yeah.
Yes!
No, stop. Stop. Now, another.
Yeah, we got this. Yeah. Step aside, kid.
Step aside, man. We got this. Yeah.
Oh, no.
That'll be enough for today.
Same time tomorrow?
Now, we have work to do.
What first?
Have the birds begun building the city?
They're already hard at work. You hear? You see?
We must have a name for it.
Yes, we must have an address.
What should we call it?
How about the new Athens?
Nothing about Athens.
How about Athens on the incline?
Quiet.
How about Sparta?
You, into the air with you. Help the workers building the wall. Carry up rubble. Strip yourself to mixing the mortar. Take up the hod.
Okay.
Tumble down the ladder. Post sentinels. Keep the fires burning. Go around the walls.
What?
Ring bells. And dispatch 2 heralds. One to the gods above, the other to mankind. And don't stop till you're finished. Now, do you have a priestess bird to offer sacrifice?
Surely we're not going to offer sacrifice to the gods. We've just declared war.
To the bird gods, the new gods.
I will call her. But how can we offer sacrifice when we haven't named the city?
I have named it.
You have a name.
Just thought of it.
What? What is the name?
Cloud Cuckoo Land!
Cloud. Cuckoo Land. Brilliant! Here, do as he tells you. I shall go announce to the others our glorious name. Cloud Cuckoo Land.
You are a priestess bird?
As my mother before me, and her mother before her, and her mother before her, and...
All right. Do you know how to offer sacrifice?
I begin! Where's the sacrifice?
Here is an act.
Oh, birds who preside over the earth. Oh, God and Goddess birds who preside over the heavens.
Oh, hawk god of the storks.
Oh, swan of Delos. Oh, mother of the quails. Oh, goldfinch.
Goldfinch?
Oh, ostrich, mother of the gods and mankind.
Oh, ostrich?
Grant health and safety to the cloud cuckoo landers, as well as to all who pay us tribute.
Yes, put them in.
Oh, heroes. Oh, sons of heroes. Oh, sons of the sons of the sons.
Oh, don't get off on that again.
Oh, Porphyrion.
Oh, pelican.
Oh, spoonbill.
Oh.
Oh, redbreast.
Oh.
Grouse.
Oh.
Peacock. Oh, horned owl. Oh, heron. Oh, stormy petrel. Oh, titmouse.
Oh, hell. That'll be enough.
Oh,
out,
cardinal.
Out. You'll drive me crazy.
Blue jay.
Next
Oh,
to be invited to the vultures.
Oh,
Can't you see there's not enough
raven.
sacrifice
Oh,
for eating
crow.
one small bluebird? Out. I'll finish it myself. Ha! Come here. Let us assist me. Come back. And don't say a word. We address this sacrifice to all winged things.
Hello, anyone there?
Here comes the first pest.
Oh, muse, oh, come my muse and teach me to sing of happy, happy cloud, cuckoo land.
What do we have here? Who are you and where do you come from?
I am a poet, a warbler, a eager, meager servant of the muses, as Homer says.
I see you wear your hair long.
It flows as my songs do. I've worn myself out in the service of the muses. as Homer says.
Seem to have worn your cloak out, too. What ill wind blew you up here?
I've heard of your city, and I've composed a few small verses in its honor. They are small, but splendid.
See. And when did you compose them? How long since?
Oh, a long time. We've been working at them a long, long time.
That's interesting, considering I've just founded the place. Named it too, like a new baby.
But you reckon without the muses and how quickly they spread the word. Fleet, fleet at twinkling hearts' feet. The airy, fairy rumor of the muses sped to me. I went right to work.
And why did you put yourself to such trouble?
For beauty's sake. Beauty alone, the soul. Of course, if you could give me something to keep body and soul together.
As Homer says?
Yes. I find it quite chilly walking the mountains and these old things.
Aw, poor girl. Give her something.
You think we ought to be charitable, do you?
A generous person shares their benefits.
I have misjudged you. You have a kind heart.
Yep.
Here, take this fur. Maybe your teeth won't chatter so much.
The muse, thanks.
It was nothing.
It was a fur stole.
Say, do you remember those lovely lines from Pindar?
Which ones?
Out among the Syrians yonder, see poor Strata wander, wander. Poor Strata not possessed of warmly woven undervest. What matter him jacket of fur if below? Him have no soft tunic for him to show? Get it?
I don't remember those lines. I don't remember them.
Here, take this and go. We can't spare another thing.
Not decently.
I shall go. But I shall sing your praises forever. Oh, muse on your golden throne, prepare me a solemn ditty. To the mighty, to the flighty, the cloudy, quivering, shivering. To the snowy, to the blowy, the lovely city, cloud cuckoo land.
What you talking about? Snowy blowy.
It's really cold.
We gave her everything off our backs.
From our backs, I distinctly remember.
Wonder how that plague found her way up
She
here.
probably took the stairs.
What are you muttering about?
What? I'm really...
Oh, come back to the sacrifice and don't say a word. Oh, snowbird. Oh, penguin. Oh, gull of the frosty mountains.
Cease! Do not continue the sacrifice.
Why not?
All the signs are against it.
Who are you?
I am a and the author of several prophetic books.
Beat it.
Fool, would you fly in the face of destiny? There is a prophecy in my book which applies directly to Cloud Cuckoo Land.
Fine time to be telling me this. Why didn't you mention this to me when I was on Earth below, before I got everything started?
The time was not propitious. However, since hearing of Cloud Cuckoo Land, Apollo has appeared to me in a dream. He has interpreted the prophecy in my book, which I shall now interpret for you.
All right, interpret.
When the wolves and the white crows shall dwell together between the spoon and the great bowl.
Now see here. What does all that kitchenware have got to do with me?
The great bowl stands for Cloud Cuckoo Land, when you know how to interpret it. It continues. Before the victim can be sacrificed, those who would offer the sacrifice must first give to the prophet who reads these words a new pair of sandals.
It says sandals, does it?
Look at the book. In addition, she must be given a goblet of wine and a good share of the entrails of the victim's sacrifice.
It says entrails, does it?
Look at the book. If you do this, you shall be an eagle among the clouds. If not, you shall be neither eagle, nor turtle dove, nor woodpecker.
It says all that, does it?
Look at the book.
You know, that's funny. Apollo appeared to me in a dream, too. He told me how to interpret another passage.
He did?
Yes!
No,
Let's
that's
see.
right.
Ah, here it is. If an impostor comes without invitation and has come to annoy you during the sacrifice and to demand a share in the victim, give this woman a sharp blow on the head.
Ridiculous.
Look at the book!
All right, to put these back on?
Yes.
My muse thanks you.
Oh no.
What? What?
Another one.
Good morning, good morning. Nice to know you.
Where are you going? Who are you and what are you after?
I am going to survey the planes of the air for you. Then we'll subdivide.
What are those things?
Tools for measuring the air.
You can measure the air, can you?
Oh, yes. First with the spin rule, I draw a line from top to bottom. From one of its points, I inscribe a circle with a compass. Then I take the hypotenuse. Follow me?
Not at all.
Well, we can't all understand these things. Next with the straight rule, I inscribe a square within the circle. Its center will be the bottom place in which all straight streets will lead. They will converge to a center like a star, which, although only oblicular, sends forth its rays from straight sides of all sides. Better now?
Come here. I want to have a talk with you.
Yes?
You may not know this, but I'm a friend of yours.
Oh, that's nice.
Don't let on, but I'm going to slip you a piece of friendly advice.
Oh, fine. What's that?
Run like hell!
By the beards of Zeus! Have I an enemy here?
Yes!
Someone in the city?
Yes. In fact, they've just passed a law.
And what's that?
All pests, quacks, and profiteers are to be swept from the border.
Oh, then I'd better be going. Tell me this. Who is this person I have to fear?
Oh. Me!
You're joking. You are joking.
Yes!
He's not
Yes!
joking. He's not joking.
Oh no. Hello! Here now! This is the way out!
Sir! Will you please declare your personal property?
Who sent you?
Government. Tax inspector.
Oh, haven't got any personal property. Just started building.
Very well. I would have to leave an estimated bill based upon what we happen to need at the moment.
And I'm going to make an estimated payment on how I feel at the moment.
You'll go to court. You'll go to court.
Yeah, I hit you hard enough, pal. Hello. Oh, hey, what are you putting up there?
The new laws for the community. If a cloud superintendent should be liable against actions of any opinion,
Don't need any lawyers up here.
I have to have lawyers. Don't we spend all our time telling me?
The Cloud Cuckoo Landers shall adopt the same weights and measures as prevailing.
Measures, of course.
No, we have new measures up here, like this. Thank you.
You are not liable to a penalty of 10,000.
Stay down.
Not up here.
Helen, appears to me in another dream.
What jail?
What is this? What is this? Now get me a lawyer!
Hang from the ceiling of Cloud Cuckoo Land. There they will sing to us all day. Take them away.
Hear ye, henceforth our worth, our right, our might shall be shown, acknowledged, no. Mankind shall raise prayers, vows, praise to the birds alone. O happy clan of birds, clad in feather, needing not a woolen vest in wintry weather, heeding not the warm fire flashing summer ray, for within the leafy bosom of flowery meads we stay, when the cherub-brained ecstasy is shrilling forth his tune, maddened with the sunshine and the raptures of the noon. And we winter in the cavern's hollow spaces. In spring we crops the flowers of the myrtles white and tender. Dainties that are fashioned in the gardens of the graces. Oh, many a herb and many a berry serves to feast and make us merry. It is a nice life. Just before the intermission, one word to the critics. Should the reviews be good tomorrow, we are prepared to do several nice things for you. We will build nests in your chimneys and sing sweetly to you from time to time. When we die, we'll leave your claws for use on other occasions. As you sit to dinner, we might be even flying with plover's eggs, if you happen to like them. On the other hand, should the reviews be bad, and the critics should thereafter find themselves walking down a public street, let them wear hats. Let them wear hats.
The summer theater program is so condensed, and the challenges of it are not just that you have 3 weeks to put a show up, and really that's what we have. 3 weeks, because by the time you hit this week, we're in full runs. We're in dress. Everything is supposed to be down. The other challenge is that you have you're working with a class, so it's not an open casting call, and so sometimes for me that means I have to step back and go, okay, I need to think about how do I teach some fundamentals.
I haven't done a play since probably about 7th grade, and I never really thought I would do it again. Just never really crossed my mind. And then I had to take an elective. And what more fun elective to take than rehearsal and performance? And hopefully it will help boost my GPA.
This was a problem for me. I never really had to teach people who hadn't really had that much dance experience before, because usually I just teach people that I've danced with before, but then coming in such a different situation where nobody else really has that much experience, it kind of broadened my scope as a dancer choreographer, because it taught me how to handle the situation better, and kind of how to, because in my head when I come up with stuff, I'm like, all right, we'll do all the moves. Here's a jump there, someone's spinning like 20 times right over there. But then it taught me how to simplify and be like, look, it's still gonna look cool. You don't have to go overboard.
I am really into crafts, and I have a sewing machine, and I like to sew, and I think I'm probably the only one here who knows how to sew.
My costume is very clumsy and awkward like I am. My character gets her clothes stolen, so that is also very important. I also feel this is the kind of bird Euripides would be, which is just a very frazzled, bright bird. So, and I also love the colors because I love color.
It's a little difficult, really, because I'm also not a theater major. So this is like an elective class for me, and learning the lines was new for me. And so I had the pressure of learning my lines and also making sure everybody had all their costumes. And, like for these dress rehearsals that we're doing right now, like technically, everybody's still going through their lines. We're going through the blocking and the lighting and the sounds, but this is our first time with the costumes. And then, so all these issues are coming up, and I'm getting a bit overwhelmed, but I think it'll turn out.
There's lines that are directly, related to the costumes. I feel it added that last little cherry on top to the comedy that I'm in this. So it was really important. Our costume, Rebecca, really paid attention to the script and made it so that we have the things that we need for different scenes and stuff. So it was pretty important.
I looked at Cirque du Soleil characters. They were a good inspiration for how the birds move and how they would use the wings in their natural movements.
As you can see, this is the costume that I'll be wearing the majority of the play, and I have wings that match our outfits. And that was what I think we were trying to do from the beginning, just have generic colors that matched our shirts. And we had pants for me, but the pants were really, really ugly, everyone said. So we decided just to go with this and some jeans and some nice little boots. But then at the very end, we decided to, since I'm going to be crowned king of all universe, I decided, why not give me a little bit of sparkle, to really emphasize my power and reign.
The difficulty wasn't really in choosing what each person would wear. It was more, how are we going to switch in between all these costumes with all these characters and people playing multiple roles.
When we were choosing things for us to wear, it definitely came into contact that I'm running, jumping, falling a lot in the show. So all the stuff that we chose, we made sure that I would be able to do everything that I'm supposed to in the show, which is why we chose something that was connected like this, just so when I'm flapping my wings or being crazy, nothing falls off. So we were thinking about all that.
There's times when Pythagoras is taking a swing at Euripides, and Euripides just moves out of the way just at the right moment. There's times where they're running away from other people, or birds actually, and they run into each other and scream. The timing on that has to be dead on, or it doesn't work.
The best reactions are from birds. When you say something absolutely stupid, and as a bird you just go, what? And not really say anything, and you just kind of turn your head and look. It's the funniest thing.
Comedies, it's always about fast-paced stuff. You can never be slowing down on anything. Cues have to be on, because if you don't have your cues, the jokes won't really come through. And then the audience will probably get it at the last, but they won't get it right away. So physicality of this is very important.
It's kind of one of those releases where you just do it. You can't really be scared to do it, or else it doesn't come out as funny or as intended.
Well, friends, we've got the sacrifice over with and those pests out of the way. So far, so good. Now we'll need to make preparations to celebrate the building of the city, just as soon as it's built. That reminds me, I haven't had any report on how it's coming. There ought to be a messenger bringing me the news. There always is a messenger in these plays. It's not right to have no messenger. Probably produced this thing on a low budget. Still, maybe one will be coming along. Let's have a look. Ah, yes! Swift as lightning she comes.
Where is he? Where is he? Oh, God. Where is he? Oh, where is he? Where? Oh, where is he? Where is he? Where?
Who, damn it?
Our leader, Pithetaris. Where is he?
Here, you idiot.
You're Pithetaris?
Yes, damn it.
Have a message for you, sir.
That's what I thought. Well, what is it? Oh, these bit players. Here, come to. No, stop! What's the message?
The wall is finished.
Good.
And what a magnificent and wonderful wall it is.
Yes, fine.
Big enough for 2 chariots to pass on it, driven by steeds as big as a Trojan horse.
Well, that's wonderful. Goodbye.
The height, I measured it myself, is exactly 100 fathoms.
Is that so? Who could have built such a wall?
The birds. No foreigners, Egyptian bricklayers, workmen, or masons, but they themselves, alone, by their own efforts.
Unaided?
The birds, I say, completed everything. I was as surprised as you are, but I was there, an eyewitness.
You saw it?
I saw it. There came a body of 30,000 cranes with stones from Africa. I won't be positive. There might have been more.
All right, there were more.
With stones from Africa and their craws and gizzards, which the sandpipers and stone chatters worked into shape and finished. And the mudlarks, too, were busy in their department, mixing the mortar and the water birds as fast as it was wanted, brought water to temper and loosen it.
Who were the masons? Who did you get to carry it?
Carry? Why, the carrion crows, of course.
I'll tell the jokes. Who did you get to fill the hod? How did they manage that?
Oh, capitally, I promise you. There were geese, all barefoot, trampling the mortar, and when all was ready, they handed it into the hod, so carefully with their flat feet.
Yes, you do that very well.
You should have been there. It was a sight to see them. Little ducks clambering the ladders with their little duck legs, like bricklayers' apprentices, all dapper and handy with their little trowels.
Could you tell this standing still? Who are the woodworks? What are the carpenters?
The woodpeckers, of course. And there they were, laboring upon the gates, driving and banging with their hard-hatchet beaks. Such a din, such a clatter they made, hammering and hacking in a perpetual peal, pelting away. Like shipwrights hard at work in the docks.
You had a lot to say once you got started, didn't you?
And now all their work is finished. Gates and all, staples and bolts and bars and everything. Sentries at their posts, patrols appointed, workmen in the towers, the beacons prepared for lightning. All their signals set. And now, if you'll excuse me, I have to wash my hands.
Okay. Well, what do you have to say to us? Aren't you astonished at how quick we've been? The city's completed and ready.
By the God, that's simply not to be believed.
It's my message.
What's that?
You can't be coming.
Oh, not another one. Well, somebody's got to help me. Hey, no.
Alas!
Was that the whole message?
Terrible news.
What news?
What's the matter?
Shush, be quiet. What news? Oh, now she's out. Here, come to. Answer me.
Oh, there.
What are you doing?
She's come from the city.
I still don't trust these wings. Did you get the message?
No, damn it. Put the order in right away. Stronger messengers.
Tell us, what is the terrible news?
A horrible outrage, horrible.
Well, go on.
Here's what happened. The gods have heard of our intention, and Zeus has already sent
Zeus
somebody
already
down
heard
to...
of Zeus.
Talk at the same time as me.
Wait.
I'm already out here to...
Silence! Shut up! One at a time.
You lie down.
I got here first.
I'm already delivering the message. You had your chance. I am not...
Here!
I was sent here to relay this information.
Look, you've learned wrong. You've run a long way. Don't you want to wash your hands?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Right here. Now, before she gets back up here with her big mouth, will you tell us the news?
A god has penetrated the city.
What?
A sacrilege! On the day our city was built! Oh, horrible! Let terror strike!
Got through somehow.
Who was on guard?
The Jays.
Death to the Jays.
Oh, but it was one of those minor gods with the little wings. That made it harder.
Where is this god now?
We don't know. Flying around somewhere. Liable to turn up any minute.
Dispatch 30,000 hawks of the Legion-mounted archers.
All hook-clawed birds into the air. Kestrels, buzzards, vultures, great horned owls. Cleave the air till it resounds with the flapping wings. Look everywhere.
To arms all with beacon talon. War, a terrible war is breaking out between us and the gods.
Look everywhere.
Look right there.
Like, hello.
Halt! Do not stir! Not a beat of your wing. Who are you and where do you come from?
Me, I come from Olympus, my abode. I'm like Swift Iris.
Call the buzzards! Caesar at once.
Say, I handled plenty of buzzards who tried to do that.
Woe to you.
Woe to you too. What's up?
By which gate did you come, wretched goddess?
I didn't see no gate. I was just out for a short flap.
Fine innocent air she gives herself. You applied to the Pelicans, I suppose? The captain of the cormorants let you in?
I seen a nice captain, but I'll let it pass.
So you confess. You didn't get permission from anyone. You didn't get a passport. Nobody put a label on you.
Is that what that was?
Without permission from anyone, you ramble and fly through the air that belongs to us.
To you?
To us.
Where us gods supposed to take our exercise?
I don't know and I don't care, but I'll tell you this. Let us catch you flying through this territory once more, and you'll be done for. You'll be put to death.
To death.
Listen, I'm immortal.
Don't try to wriggle your way out of this. Mortal or immortal, you'll be put to death. We can't have the whole universe obeying us, and you lackadaisical gods floating around wherever you please.
Almost forgot. I told you had an errand to do.
Wait a minute, what errand?
Zeus sent me. I'm supposed to go down to earth and tell mankind to sacrifice a small ox. Zeus likes a little heady smoke coming up, helps his sinuses.
Sacrifice to him.
Who else? Zeus, he's like my father. He's a deity.
Zeus, a deity!
Best deity going.
Silence! Remember that we, the birds, are the true deities from this time forth.
Huh?
Humans henceforth will sacrifice to us, and not to Zeus, by Zeus.
Oh, fool, fool, fool. Stir not the mighty wrath of angry gods, lest justice with the spade of vengeful Jove demolish all thy race, and fiery vapor incinerate thy city and thyself.
Oh. Now listen, girl. Never mind that oratory. You can save that speech for some tragedy or other. And if Zeus keeps bothering me, I'll be doing some incinerating myself. I'll send eagles, carrying fires up to his halls of state, and he'll find out. And as for you, unless you learn to mind your manners. Say, are you doing anything tonight?
I'll tell my father. I'll tell my father.
Oh, bother, scuttle away. Convey your person elsewhere. Be brisk. Leave a vacancy. Well?
Daddy! Zeus! Daddy!
Never again.
Then shall the Zeus-born gods, never again shall they pass this way. Never again through this realm of ours shall men send up to the heavenly powers The smoke of beasts which on earth they slay, we too shall slay. Slay!
Now, whatever has happened to that herald we sent down to earth? You did send her, didn't you?
I did.
We can't keep up with these actors.
She's in.
I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. Oh, Pipitaris.
High time.
Oh, thou wisest, thou best, thou wisest and best, thou happiest, deepest, wisest of mankind.
Did she play the
Happiest,
priestess in the
deepest,
first act?
wisest, most glorious Pipitaris, most... Prompter? Prompter? Revered of men. Revered of men, most... Let me try this again. Oh, Pipitaris.
Oh, no, you don't. Suppose we get on with the message.
Well, all right, but I knew it. All people on earth have been notified, and all are filled with admiration for your wisdom. They acknowledge your leadership and that of the birds, and they've sent you this golden crown.
Yes.
Oh, damn it, where's that crown? Someone was supposed to hand it to me. You were supposed to pick it up. You were supposed to hand it to me.
Will you please get on with the message?
All right. Do you get stage fright? I do.
Get on with it!
I'm sorry, I'll have to turn in that part. I'm a wreck.
Does anybody know her lines?
No.
Yes, sir, I do.
I'd hope to be anybody but you.
I, who have just returned from Earth, I haven't, of course, I'm saying her lines, bring you this message. All people except your reign and themselves wish to become birds. More than 10,000 have followed me here today and not await your pleasures. They have gone bird mad.
I hate you.
Shush!
They wish to be supplied with feathers and hook claws in honor of their master. Will you oblige him?
Oh, yes, yes, indeed! Quick, quick! There is no time for idling. Go and fill every basket, every hamper with wings, and bring them to me, so I may welcome our new subjects.
Shortly shall our noble town
Be populous and gay, high in honor and renown.
If I get those wings it may,
My words support in yellow, red, and blue, feathers of every form and size and hue.
give me a hand, can't you?
Wherein all this earthly reign, he that wishes for a change, can be find to see, joy and secure as this, filled with happiness and bliss, such a fair dream.
You have the voice of heaven so loud.
Here's wisdom and wit, with each exquisite grace, and the unruffled benevolent face, a quiet and friendly side.
It is my desire that you keep quiet, so I won't be so ruffled.
Don't you like mercy?
Back to business.
Give me wings!
Ye gods back!
On the lightest of wings I shall soar upon high, then lightly from measure to measure I'll fly.
You want wings, do you?
Let me live and let me see.
Oh, stop that. Talk gross. What do you want wings for?
We wish to take a tour among the clouds, collecting images and metaphors and things of that description.
You pick your poems out of the clouds, eh?
Yes, all modern poetry is our most brilliant poems now are those that flap their wings in empty space and are clothed in mist. What they want is dense obscurity. Let me give you a sample.
No, you don't.
Shadowy visions of air-treading, wing-spreading, taper-neck birds. You're not listening. Bounding along on a path to the sea. Then do I float on the streams and the free. First do I stray on a southerly way. Then to the northward, my body I bear. I'll take an marvelous furrow of air. The air I cleave. I cleave the sky.
How do you like leaving the air?
Well, at this time you treat people.
Off of her! Out! Out!
But my wings! You want the wings? Where's my wings? Ah!
Now we need to make preparations for a feast. Bring me food to roast, and a spit, and the makings of a fire. Oh dear, do I have to do everything?
Is there a god following me?
Not that I know of. What are you all muffled about?
If only Zeus doesn't see me. That Zeus always looking. Where's Pythagoras?
I am Pythagoras.
Oh, are you? Good boy.
Who are you?
What time is it?
Oh, time? About noon. Who are you?
Only noon? Is that all it is?
As far as I know. Who are you?
What's Zeus doing? Is he behind the clouds, or is he peeping?
I don't know about you, but I'm getting bored. Who are you?
I shall reveal myself.
Well, take your time. No rush. Prometheus, my dear friend Prometheus!
Not so loud!
What's the matter, Prometheus?
Don't mention my name. If Zeus hears you, I'm in for it. He mustn't know I'm here.
Right.
Here, if you don't mind, hold the umbrella over me. Then he can't see us. Zeus never liked me, you know?
No.
Ever since I stole that fire from him, gave it to men, my name's been Mud. I still get in up there, but he doesn't trust me.
Of course.
Well, let me tell you, I've got all the news from Olympus. Just listen.
I'm listening.
Zeus is ruined.
Oh, since when?
Since you went to work down here, built your city, they can't get a message through. Not a thing comes up. No smoke, no incense, absolutely nothing. They're all on a strict diet up there. The whole bunch. You've done it.
Good.
More than that, mutiny.
Mutiny up there? Who?
The new gods, especially those barbarian gods they took in recently. Hell to pay. Zeus can't meet his commitments. They're furious, open rebellion, all starving to death. Unless Zeus can get the air lanes open, get traffic going again, he'll be out on his ear. Don't say I told you.
Not a word. But what's Zeus going to do?
That's it. That's what I came for. Zeus is sending a committee of gods. Ought to be here any minute. I ought to get out of here before they come. One of the barbarian gods is with them, checking up. Anyway, they're going to come to you and sue for peace. Here's the thing. Don't you do it. Don't agree to a thing unless Zeus acknowledges the rule of the birds. And, are you listening? Don't stop there. To protect yourself, ask for one of the goddesses in marriage. That'll make it stick. Protect your line.
Oh.
Is there any particular goddess you like?
Well, yes. There was a little thing in here today. Iris was her name.
Fine. Ask for Iris. Well, I've got to get out of here. Hell to pay. I only came for a minute, let you know. But you can count on me. I'm a friend. Steady to human interest. Always was.
I never eat a roast without thinking of you.
I hate these gods, you know?
I know.
I'm a regular scourge to them. A regular scourge. Well, bye-bye. Give me the umbrella. If anyone asks, you haven't seen me.
Right.
Courage.
Oh my goodness, I've got to hurry! Oh, yes. Here will be fine.
Dear brave leader, here is food and fire and everything you need for a banquet.
Yes. Now you all must disappear. I have very important visitors coming. The moment is at hand when our fate is decided.
I can bring you an army of birds for support.
No. I must handle this alone. We mustn't let them think they expect us. Give everything away. I won't even pretend to notice them. Here, come and help me. Epops, you stand in by the rocks and wait for the meeting to be over, and then spread the news.
As you say, oh leader.
Hey, get your nose up out of there. You're gonna sip up all that smell. I'm gonna win a war with that smell.
Another war? Where's that sword?
That damn smoke. I wish they'd cut that stuff out. On your dignity, gods. This is Cloud Cuckoo Land, whither we come as ambassadors. You, barbarian god, look at your cloak. It's a mess. Throw it over your shoulder. What's the matter with you? You are the most uncouth god I ever saw.
Leave me alone! Just leave me alone!
Oh, democracy, whither are you leading us?
Come on. Let's be ambassadors.
You will wait, my dear nephew Hercules, until you have been instructed. Or did you have some plan of your own?
Certainly. There's the fellow right there. Let me go strangle him to death.
May I remind you, we are ambassadors of peace.
Sure. When I strangle him, we got peace. What do you want?
I want to go back where I came from.
How is it he hasn't noticed our smoke? I hate to put up with that for nothing.
Where's the grater? Get some more spice for the sauce. Hand me the cheese. Oh no, we gotta keep the fires blowing. Give me more charcoal.
Martin, we three who greet you are gods.
Busy just now. Mixing my sauce. Where's the pickles? Bring me some pickles.
That sauce. Smells nice.
Yes, it's my own recipe.
What are you roasting there?
Pig. Later we'll have some nice plump fowl. Salt, please. Get me some salt. Oh.
I thought you liked birds. Didn't think you would roast them.
Some birds wouldn't join the party. Politically unreliable. Time, please. Twilight time.
Are you going to cook the whole meal before you can acknowledge us?
Huh? What? Oh, Neptune! Well, for heaven's sakes, welcome. Didn't see you. Oh.
Well, now that we have your ear, we have been sent by the gods to sue for peace.
Yes. Mustn't let this get too done. Olive oil? Bring me olive oil.
You gotta have olive oil. Plenty of olive oil.
Old Susan, want this job? Sir! Sir!
Oh, well, excuse me. Wouldn't want to spoil a tasty snack like that. Personally, I'm hungry.
What we have come to say is this. We do not wish to fight you. We are eager to be your friends, to be of service.
Yes.
I'm sure we can negotiate. On our part, we are willing to supply you constantly with warm weather. Further, to see that you always have rainwater in your pools. On these points, I am prepared to bargain.
Now, we're just as interested in peace as you are. We have no plans for aggression, and are also ready to bargain. We just have one condition. Zeus must give up, we take the scepter. Now, if you three will simply agree to this, I shall invite you all to dinner.
I agree.
Boy.
You jackass! We need to stop being such a fathead. Just because you're a fool and a glutton, you want to dethrone your own father?
You'd be mad, wouldn't you?
Now, that's not true at all. You're not facing the facts. If you turn things over to the birds, the gods would be even more powerful.
I hope you can sell this one.
How are things now? You gods are stuck up there behind the clouds, can't see half of what's going on behind your backs. Men are doing all sorts of things behind your backs, especially on cloudy days. But if you turn things over to us, we'll watch out for you. Birds get around. Let's say a man has offered you a sacrifice in return for a certain favor. He gets the favor, but forgets all about the sacrifice. If he doesn't pay up, we'll keep track of him and peck his eyes out. Or at least pick up the double amount sacrifice from his farm for you.
There is something in what you say.
See? I ain't such a fathead.
How do you feel about that?
Oh! If it ain't one damn thing, it's another.
There you go. See, he agrees.
I'm not sure I can count that as an official vote. Barbarian God, what is your considered opinion?
When do we eat?
There you have it. Now what do you say?
Since I am outvoted 2-1.
Does he get a whole vote?
Shush.
I consent as well. You shall receive the scepter.
Whoa! Not so fast. We just have one other condition.
And that is?
I must have Iris in marriage. What? Zeus can have all the others. I just want Iris.
Then you don't want peace.
Just little Iris.
The gods do not marry beneath them. Come, we must go.
All right. Doesn't matter to me. Ah, yes. Keep this nice stair sauce coming. Yes, that's right. It's turning out just right. Oh, did you smell anything like this? Oh, my. Here, taste.
I do not want to go to no war about no woman.
It is annoying. I never cared much for Iris anyway. But what can we do?
We can give in.
I'm sorry, it's impossible.
You go back. I'm giving in.
Listen, you blockhead. It's not simply a matter of Zeus losing everything. You would lose everything too. You're his son and heir.
Oh.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Don't let her buy you in with that story. Come here. I want to have a talk with you. Come on. Get over here. As far as Zeus goes, you may be his son, but you're not his heir.
What do you mean?
I hate to be the one to tell you this. You should have been told this. It's been all over Olympus for years.
What has?
I'm sorry, but you're illegitimate.
What?
That's right. You won't get a thing.
Here, what are you telling my feeble-minded nephew?
He says I'm
I was simply mentioning your origins.
Auntie Neptune isn't true.
Poor fellow, he didn't know.
What's it to him?
Now, Zeus will leave you something in his will.
I'll give you something right now. Roast pig.
I always knew there was something about...
Be on my side. I will make you a king. I will feed you on bird's milk and honey.
Take me. I wasn't born.
Oh, Hercules, take it easy. Oh, well, Neptune. I've got his vote.
You haven't got mine.
Well, it depends on old stupid here. What do you say?
Old stupid vote, yes!
Oh, there you have it.
And you never told me.
All right. Peace is made.
And just to think, we have the entire wedding feast prepared.
You go get Iris. I'll keep an eye on the roast.
No, you're already too fat.
I have it. You go back up to Olympus and tell them the news. That'll make them respect you. Bring me the scepter. Bring me Iris. You go to the birds and tell them of the glad tidings. You spin the roast and don't burn it.
I am not the goddess of the kitchen.
You take orders from me now. Remember that. Oh, bird team, the treaty is concluded. The universe is ours.
Oh, all successful, more than tongue can tell. Or this thrice blessed winged race of birds to have a leader who does so excel.
In wisdom and in courage and in power, no man has ever matched him.
Their lives are regions far from sight, far within the realm of night, far from torch and candle.
In feast of milk and wine, men and demigods they join. There they banquet, there they dine.
Whilst the light of day prevails, honoring the man, the only man who never fails. Then decide and clear the ground, spreading in a circle round. Now the party welcoming to salute our noble king. For the terrace the king, and I remembered every word of it. Mark his entrance, dazzling all eyes, resplendent as a star.
Outshining all the golden lights that beam from heaven, even as the summer sun, blazing at noon.
Now to join him by his side, comes his happy, lovely bride. Oh, the fair, delightful face! What a figure! What a grace! What a presence! What a carriage! What a noble, worthy marriage!
Let the birds rejoice and sing at the wedding of their king. Happy to congratulate such a blessing to the state.
I accept this heavenly token of love. Your music and verse I applaud and admire, but rouse your invention in raising it higher. Describe to me this terrible engine of Zeus, now mine, the thunder of earth and the thunder above.
Let us sing of the trophies he brings us from heaven, the earth-crashing thunders, deadly and dire, and the lightning's angry flashes of fire.
Blaze of lightning, so terribly beautiful, golden and grand.
Fire-flashing javelin, glittering now in our leader's right hand. Earth-crashing thunders, the horsemen resounding, the bringer of showers.
Wait!
Well, I don't want it either.
Don't give it back to me! Here, you take it. No! Sorry.
He is our master. He that has shaken the earth with his almighty powers.
Now follow on, my dear feathered tribes, to see us wed, to see us wed. Mount on Zeus's golden floor, but watch your head, yes, watch your head. Ah, my darling, take thine hand and reach my wing and dance with me, and I will lightly carry thee up, and carry thee, and carry thee.
Raise a joyous paying cry, raise a song of victory. I'll pay it, I'll lay, armies of powers to be.
that Pythoterus and Euripides went through, yeah, they got it, but now they're stuck with this, scepter that they are all scared. They're scared to death of, and they don't know what to do with. So I think they could get something out of that.
So I guess one thing to take away, if you're going to look that deeply into a comedy, is like, instead of trying to run away from the problems, you should stand and face them and, make the change happen yourself instead of just going somewhere else to basically hide from it.
You can't escape. You can't escape. It kind of looks like Pythoterus wins at the end because he gets the girl, he gets the crown, he gets the thunderbolt, but he now also has all the responsibilities of a city, and now he's the leader of the city. So for a lazy, good-for-nothing, not wanting to have any responsibility, he now has all the responsibility.
And then it still comes up. They didn't really do anything about it. It just kind of shifted locations, and the problems came with them.